We're talking about movies. Headline: Guy who watches movies read a series of books for the first time. Some say they're very impressed. I read the Harry Potter series with my lovely wife. It only took about 2 years. We started it, we moved halfway across the country. On the drive back, we were driving separate cars. I listened to the entire first book. Really enjoyed it. She had recommended, she was like, you might like these. So then we read the rest of them together. And guys, I got to tell you, they're really good. Now, I'm going to break this down into a few different pieces. I really enjoyed the movies. I had never seen them before. A few years ago, I watched them for the first time, really enjoyed them. And then I think I've seen the whole series 3 times prior to this. So what we did was we would read a book and then watch the movie after, kind of see the differences and the comparisons and everything. My biggest takeaway from this, I still really like the movies, but every single book was better than every single movie. There was just way more detail in each book that it's just impossible. You can't fit into the movie. So the main thing that I found, which again, I still love all the movies. I think the cast in the movies is spot on. You could just see in the movies everything they left out. So having never read the books, I watched them for what they are, really enjoy them. Now when I watch them, I'm like, oh, okay, they got from point A to point B in like 3 minutes, where in the books it was like 5 chapters. And you could just tell certain things where they condensed it, which I mean they had to. But like I said, every single book was better than every single film. The movies also did my man Dobby dirty. He wasn't even in the middle ones. He was only in Chamber of Secrets and then Deathly Hallows Part 1. And in the books, he's a little bit more involved. He has more to do. I will say the books that stood out, so there's 7. Every single one was good, but if I had to pick like 3 of the 7 that I thought stood out, Chamber of Secrets was really good, Goblet of Fire, and Deathly Hallows. The Deathly Hallows one was like almost 800 pages, and it had so much detail in it. It was really, really good. All the backstory that they throw into all the stuff. Goblet of Fire is just fun. And then I think Chamber of Secrets is a really good book from they always have the joke where like the first 2 movies are like happy and sunshine, and then as it goes on, it gets darker, darker, darker. The two is a good movie for like I think a kid would like 2 in the book, and then as they go on, like I said, they get darker, darker, darker. There's just so much lore in the books, like the way she ties everything together, stuff that gets called back to. When watching the movies, what I kind of like, I would see something, and before I had read the books, I didn't know what it was, and my wife would have to point it out to me because she had read it before. I noticed there's a lot of stuff in the movies that you would only know what it is if you had read the books. And example, in Deathly Hallows Part 2, the werewolf dude is eating some kid at the final battle. They don't really focus on him in the movies, so you would just be like, why is this random dude eating this lady? But in the books, they make a big deal that he's this, like, I forget his name, Fennec or whatever. I only knew it was him when I watched the movie because I had just read the book. Watching it before, no clue. And there's a lot of stuff like that in them where if you are a reader and have read the books, you would be like, oh, this is this, and they did this because of this. But that, from a movie perspective, you need to explain it a little more than that. And it is smaller stuff. It's not stuff that's like, why is the plot doing this and that? But it's just like a lot of background stuff I noticed that they throw in that you would know if you read it. But if you didn't, it would just go right over your head. If I had to pick one that I didn't enjoy as much, so my least favorite of the movies was Order of the Phoenix. My least favorite book was also Order of the Phoenix. I think I just don't love the plot. It doesn't seem as important or grandiose. And I'm pretty sure, you guys can fact check me on this, I'm pretty sure it's the longest book, and it felt like it. You just read and read and read. So like, I'm pretty sure the first 5 all increase in page numbers. She got going, she got writing, it got popular. She's like, I can make these as long as I want to. And then I think on the last 2, she dialed it down a little bit. But yeah, 5 is way too long. It's still good, but like they do a lot of stuff in it that's just not, I feel, super important. The whole plot being that Voldemort just wants a prophecy and he just pops up at the end. Like, I don't know. That one to me just didn't stand out in either of them, so maybe it's the plot. We had gotten these illustrated books that were pretty cool. Only the first 5 are illustrated because I think the guy stopped writing them after the 5th one, so the last 2 aren't on an illustrated. But these are really fun. If you like want to read these with like your kid or something, it's got lots of really good pictures in it. It just makes it more fun to read. The pages are pretty big, so like the words are big. So like we had Order of the Phoenix in that one, way too many pages. But the pictures make it more fun to read, and the drawings in them are actually really good. So props to Jim Kay for doing that. So when it comes to this series coming out, I will watch it. I am interested in watching it. I think that what the series has going for it is, since you have these 8 to 10 episodes that could be like an hour long, I think you can get a lot of the details in there. So I think that they will be very book accurate. But to me, the movies got the cast perfect. I think it's going to be weird seeing it with different people. I'm not super thrilled about like Daniel Radcliffe is Harry Potter. I think that's going to be really hard to just have a whole new cast and do that. But also I think you can get all the details in there. So, I mean, it'll come out and I'll watch it. I mean, the movies will always be there. So, I mean, I'm interested to see it, but I don't know. I feel like it's going to be tough to top the movies. They came out at a very like specific time too. Like I don't think you could if you made those movies today, I don't think they would be as good as when you made them back then. Like they came out at a very good time. I loved in Chamber of Secrets they actually used a practical effect for the basilisk. I think that's really cool. And those are always fun to watch come Halloween. So interested in the series, but I don't know. Fingers crossed. So I would recommend, if you like Harry Potter and have never read the books, if you just watch the movies, I would 100% read them. I really enjoyed it. I think that it increases my interest in the series. I don't think that you're gonna like my opinion of the movies is not hurt just because I know that they have all these details that are left out. It doesn't change my opinion on the movies. Those are still great movies. I really enjoy them. So yeah, I mean, maybe you can read it quicker than I did. It took me, I think it was a year and 9 months. You could probably get through them a little quicker than that, but I would 100% recommend. Haven't read them, give them a read. Watch the movies after you read them. You can see all the differences. I had a really good time. I think this is a great franchise, great series of books, great series of movies. Definitely recommend you check it out. Wow, so I guess I'm a big reader now. That's my thoughts on Harry Potter after reading it for the first time. I think we're going to try Hunger Games next, so tune back in about another 2 years, and I should have read through those, and I'll give you my thoughts on those books. Thank you for checking out the video. I really appreciate you guys. While you're here, if you would just leave a like and subscribe to the channel, goes a long way, really helps me out, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day.